What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I started this one off by only drawing in a knight. I had more of like a Skyrim me Dark Souls kind of feel in mind with this one. You know, this one was kind of funny, man, because a lot of these I keep it to where it's open-ended, and as I was drawing in the knight, I knew that I wanted to still draw in a dragon also, but once I got done kind of forming and just shaping out the dragon, I realized that I didn't really know what kind of direction I wanted to take this one in. So I was going through and I was scribbling in the form for the dragon itself. That way it still looks a lot more dragon-like, you know. I fell back on the live stream chat a little bit with this one because at first I was only going to draw in the face, but then I was like, there's no way I'm only going to shape out the face of this dragon and not be able to go through and draw out the rest of it too. A lot of the times I don't do that just to save space and keep it to where I'm able to also draw other stuff on the page too, but I felt like I needed to go ahead and fully shape out where the dragon was going to be. But once that other wing was drawn out, the next idea that I wanted to put onto the page, it was actually a sword being swung, and I drew it to where it was like you could see the hand visibly holding the sword. Now, I didn't draw in the sword fully just because it was more of a space thing, but I needed for everything else to kind of make sense, kind of have that dark fantasy kind of theme going. Off in the distance, I drew in a small castle, not to where it was taking up like the whole page, but just so you can kind of like make that connection of what you were seeing, you know, with the knight, the dragon, and then the sword too. Now, this is kind of where I was talking about just getting the chat more involved. Somebody had thrown out the idea of drawing in a lantern. The next part I wanted to fully go ahead and draw out was actually a bat. I wanted to get one that was actively in motion and flying through the air. Once that was done, something else I ended up going ahead and drawing out was actually a crown. This had been something else that kind of slipped my mind, but it had been brought up by the TikTok chat, and I was like, I felt like the page still had empty patches and I wanted to go ahead and fill it in. But once the crown was done, I drew in a scroll, and I went ahead and I drew in like a spider that was hanging down from a web. Here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see you on the next one.